On this week's show, we'll introduce you to Joe and Kait Russo from We're the Russos, a young couple that gave up corporate life for a nomadic RV adventure lifestyle. Then, Mark and Dawn Polk tell us some things we should know about RVing and traveling with pets. Also, Jeff Johnston catches up with Justin Scribner and finds out what's new at Flyte Camp Vintage Trailers since our last visit. Later, Mark Polk from RV Education 101 shows us his latest find, the Viair portable air compressor. Rollin on TV is sponsored by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating over 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed captioning, where available, is sponsored by Forest River. Begin the journey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Kait of We're the Russos.
And this week, we're going to be moving into and testing the Storyteller Overland Mode 4x4 prototype by taking it from California to Utah with Charlie the Yellow Lab.
We are all moved in. I did a pretty good job of stowing everything away. Got a lot of under bed storage, so there's plenty of room for all of our stuff, which is awesome. So we've got all of Joe's clothes on this side. There's a nice hook in the back to hang our jackets. I made a little curtain for us for the daytime. And I've got all of my clothes in here. The Mode does come with its own porta potty, which is right here. We like having our own porta potty, so we've been bringing it with us in every camper we're testing out. So ours is right under the bed. Got the shower in here. Got our toilet paper and some other essentials. Now we just have to get Charlie in here and hit the road.
Charlie is my mom's yellow lab, and we're really excited about having a dog with us again.
Charlie, are you excited?
You excited? There you go. Good girl.
All right, well, let's get on the road.
Okay.
Let's go find some off-road trails.
Test the four-wheel drive in this thing?
Yeah.
All right, see what we can do. So Charlie, here's the deal. We're gonna have fun on this trip. Do whatever you want, just don't run away. Charlie, me.
I think she's finding the ride very comfortable. You're doing really well, Charlie.
I think it's tough for dogs because there are rattles and it's an unfamiliar space and it takes a little getting used to. It's not the same as a car. Kait and I have always wanted to see what is off of Zizek's Road, off the 15 on your way from Los Angeles to Vegas. It's one of those roads, it's just a funny sign, so we figured we might as well get off and explore. There it is.
Like a really pretty drive.
Yeah.
Nice to get off the interstate.
Go out in the middle of nowhere. Not a through road, no access. Mojave National Park. This thing's soaking up the bumps really well.
What do you think, Charlie? What are we gonna find at the end of the road?
Let's see, we got some signs coming up. CSU Desert Studies Center. No vehicle entrance without a reservation.
Well, I guess the road ends here for us.
Yes, it does. Oh, there are bathrooms?
I will never pass up a pit toilet. The perfect spot to dump a potty.
All set?
All set.
Charlie, look what I got.
She's like a racehorse.
Load up. Good girl.
My turn to drive. Ooh. I'm really glad we stopped here.
Me too.
I've always wondered.
Charlie got to play a little bit.
I think she'll be worn out for maybe 5 minutes. Are you ready for bed?
I think she is.
Charlie has so many bed options. She's got the chair, her bed. We've got the extra sleeping arrangement that I've made into an extra bed for her. And then we've got our bed. So
She's quite spoiled.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm ready for bed. Let me brush my teeth and then we can see what the bed is like for the two of us.
Did you sleep well?
I did. It's taking a little getting used to because there are cabinets above the bed and I'm not used to that, so I was rolling over last night. My elbow bumped one of the lights and turned it on, and a few other little things here and there, but it's working.
Charlie, it's time to go.
Good girl.
Let's make you some coffee.
All right.
We can go to our favorite little off-road area. Take this thing out and see what the four-wheel drive is all about.
Okay, sounds good. Next time, we take the Mode 4x4 on one of our favorite off-road trails in Utah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the road.
Aquacam toss-ins. So fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. One reason RV travel is so popular is you can travel with your pets. Today I would like to offer some tips to help make RV travel with pets as comfortable as possible for both you and your pets. When we make campground reservations, we always check to see if it's a pet-friendly campground. Or you can call the campground in advance to check the pet policy prior to making campground reservations. Inquire if the breed or breeds of dogs you have are allowed. It is unfortunate, but some destinations or campgrounds you plan to visit have breed-specific legislation that bans particular breeds of dogs. Always keep in mind RVs can get extremely hot or cold inside depending on the outside temperature. Always make sure there is some type of ventilation and heat or air available when pets are left in the RV. Never leave your pets in the RV for long periods of time without checking on them periodically. Always have fresh drinking water available for your pets. You never know the quality of the drinking water when you travel, so it's a good idea to take a container of water from your home that the pets are accustomed to, or use bottled water. Stock up on the brand of pet food your pet is accustomed to for the duration of your trip. Pets should always travel in a pet carrier or crate for personal safety. Update all vaccinations prior to leaving on your trip and take a proof of rabies vaccination. For extended RV trips, have your pets examined prior to leaving on your trip. Get a current health certificate from your veterinarian before traveling and take the pet's medical records with you. It's a good idea to have photographs of your pets in the event they get lost or separated from you. Take flea, tick, and heartworm medications if you'll be on extended RV trips. Add your veterinarian's regular phone number and emergency phone number to your contacts list. Get the phone number for a local veterinarian when you arrive at your destination. Your pet's collar should include identification along with basic information such as your name, address, and phone number or email address. Microchip your pets so people know how to contact you in the event your pets get lost. Take a harness, tie-out anchor, and leash or chain. Give your pets plenty of room to move, but be cautious of traffic and obstacles they could get hung or caught on. Another option is to use portable exercise pens. Make sure your pets have shade when outside and never leave your pets unattended. Always pick up after your pets and follow any rules the campground has for pet owners. Lots of pet owners enjoy taking their pets into local establishments like restaurants. You should call ahead and ask if pets are permitted, and there are good resources online that you can research. Traveling with pets can be fun if you're prepared. This list doesn't cover all the information and concerns involved with traveling with your pets, but it sure is a good start. Happy camping!
At Forest River, we not only build great RVs, we build award-winning RVs. Check out our complete product line at forestriverinc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey. At Norcol, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcol refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcol RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcol.com.
Regular viewers may remember that some years ago we paid a visit to Flyte Camp, a company in Bend, Oregon that specializes in repair and restorations of vintage trailers. Well, we caught up with Justin Scribner, half of the Flyte Camp crew, at the Rally on the River in Brownsville, Oregon. And Justin brought us up to speed a little bit on what the company's been up to in the intervening years. Well, it's a darn shame that the good-looking half of this couple can't be here. Anna is elsewhere today. However, Justin, good to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Thank you for having me.
And tell me, what's been going on with Flyte Camp? It's been a few years since we've been out to visit you guys, and we see your name everywhere, and we see your show. So what's happening with you guys these days?
Busy, you know. We went from visiting with you and being in a very small shop and doing some spec trailers and a few customer renovations to kind of being a big name in vintage travel trailer restoration. And you know, it wasn't something that I pushed for and intended, but it organically happened, which was great. You know, it's really nice to take something that you love and enjoy and have a passion for and turn it into your daily living, which is awesome. So Flyte Camp has definitely expanded. We've moved shops at this point and we've grown, and we've got some great craftsmen working down there, just incredible workers. And you know, in the interim as well, we've also gotten the privilege to share it with the public through a television show called Flippin' RVs that we had on Travel Channel.
Yeah, we've seen that. Look, they do a great job, as you guys do, of course.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. One other thing that I wanted to mention too is about 2 years ago, we came up with an idea to create an authentic vintage styled brand new travel trailer. We had seen a lot of repops out there, and you know, the craftsmanship we wanted to make sure was 100% in there, and they were built just like they were in the 40s and 50s. So I decided to design my own trailer called the Neutron. So along with all of our restoration stuff that we do and our museum pieces and the rarities, we also do a brand new manufactured line called the Neutron. And the Neutron is a trailer that we make right there at the shop. So we have 3 to 5 restorations going, and then typically we always have about 3 Neutrons on the line kind of coming off, which is great.
But the content is everything.
Yeah.
And you guys obviously have some content that is ranges from really cool to mind-blowing.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Speaking of the mind-blowing aspect, we can see this guy behind us.
Yeah.
Can you tell me just very briefly
Sure.
which one this is?
Yeah, this is the Holiday House Geographic Model X, and this was made by the Harry and David Company. Actually, it was made by Holiday House, but it was the Harry and David fruit, basket company. This was a concept that David Holmes came up with, and we've got one of two in fruition right here in front of us, and it's a pretty rare piece. So this trailer involved a lot more than we ever expected. We kind of thought that being a fiberglass shell, that it would be a little bit more preserved than wood, say, wood frame trailers, which we work with a lot of wood inside trailers. But when we took the windows out on this one, the roof actually collapsed down on itself, which was pretty bad. Kind of scared everybody in the shop a little bit. But in doing so, we decided to go ahead and structurally make it more sound, better than they did originally, and we doubled up on the strength on the sidewalls and also the thickness of the roof structure itself. At that point, we had an empty shell, and so we decided on a floor plan, decided on a wood species, and went to town on it. So when we found the trailer, we didn't have anything to work off of on the inside. So I was referring back to black and white photos and stock photos of the one that went to Europe. And in that, we also were able to speak with the original designer, Chuck Pelly. He was hired by David Holmes to come in, and they set him up down in California to strictly develop this trailer, and he was invaluable in the process of redoing this. So we were able to get his idea on what he really wanted it originally to look like. The other one that went to Europe, they were combining their original box design with this concept. And so some of the cabinetry didn't fit 100% like it should have, like his idea was. And so we got his idea on it and tried to kind of build the trailer that he originally wanted. The interior of this trailer is all black walnut. The other one, they built all in teak. Now monetarily, right now, teak is a little prohibitive. And so we went ahead and did black walnut throughout it. And we did stainless steel countertops. We kept the original footprint of the trailer, but we built the upper cabinets and some of the layout a little bit more usable than what it was originally in the two that were finished. So we kind of just improved a little bit on the design, and especially with the original designer helping us through the process, I think it came out pretty spectacular. That's kind of the fun in it. I always tell everybody, every single one of them is individually different. If you go through this rally, there's so many different brands, and there's so many different takes on it, that people personalize them. They were made in a different year, a different era, a different feel, and that's what's fun about a vintage trailer. It's just like a vintage car. They have a life to it, and if you can preserve that life and that history and give that to people to enjoy, then they're stepping into a feeling or a time. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, the work you guys do, you're certainly setting the bar about as high as it can go.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's not unusual, not surprising, I guess. Well, the 24-month part is, but it's not surprising to have the lead time, because I know your reputation is preceding you.
Well, thank you very much.
So,
thank you. Yeah.
Anyway, well, Justin,
hey,
thank you for your
so
time.
Much. I really appreciate it.
Glad to hear things are going well.
Yeah, really good to see you, and enjoy the rally.
So you want to learn a little bit more about Flyte Camp, log on to our website, rollinontv.com.
Wow, am I glad I used AquaChem. Maybe chili wasn't the best idea.
AquaChem, the most powerful odor control available, and the #1 seller for over 50 years.
I'm excited to review today's product because it's a topic near and dear to RV owners. For years, I have discussed the importance of checking and adjusting the inflation pressure in your RV tires. This needs to be done when the RV is taken out of storage, before leaving on an RV trip, and while you're traveling. One problem is finding a portable air compressor capable of inflating some RV tires like ours, and another problem is where to store the compressor in the RV because of its size. I have dealt with these issues and the issue of moving the air compressor in and out of the garage for a long time now, but this Viair portable tire inflator could be the answer to all of these problems. That's what we're going to discuss, demonstrate, and test today. The tires on RVs support the entire loaded RV's weight. That is why this topic is so important. If you inflate the RV tires to the proper inflation pressure for the load, chances are your RV trips will be safe and without breakdowns caused by tire failure. As an RV educator and RV owner, I struggled for answers and a solution to finding a small portable air compressor capable of inflating the tires on our RV. I don't recommend using air compressors at gas stations for two reasons. One is they are abused and you don't know if the inflation pressure is accurate. And two is if you check the tire pressure when the tires are hot, you get inaccurate readings, which can be dangerous. Viair reached out to me asking if I was interested in reviewing the 450p RV's portable air compressor. I said I would be interested, and after some research, something I really like is Viair has a line of portable air compressors specifically designed for RVs. Viair has 4 RV's tire inflator models, so if you see RVs in the model number, it was designed and tested to be RV safe and capable. It's important you select the right RV's model for your RV. If you visit the Viair website, you will notice there are RV's models available for towable RVs and for Class A, B, and C motorhomes. Today I am going to discuss, demonstrate, and test the Viair 450p RV's air compressor. Viair 450p RV's features and benefits. This is the Viair 450p RV's automatic 12-volt portable tire inflator. It was designed specifically for Class A motorhomes, and it can be used on smaller tires too. It's hard to believe a portable air compressor this small can inflate the tires on our RV. When you purchase a Viair RV's compressor, it comes equipped with hoses long enough to reach all of the RV tires, a convenient carry bag, and all the necessary accessories. This RV's tire inflator features a newly revised 40-inch, 90-degree twist-on chuck to make it easier to fill all tires while standing. The 450p RVs will inflate most Class A RV tires from 80 to 90 psi in under 1 minute. The 100% duty cycle is the only tire inflator on the market capable of reaching pressure up to 150 psi, and it can be operated for up to 40 minutes at a time before needing to rest. How to use the Viair 450p RV's compressor. When it's time to use the compressor, you simply attach the heavy-duty battery clamps to the RV's battery and start the engine. Connect the tire chuck to a tire valve stem and turn the unit on. The 450p RVs comes with the close-ended gas station style air gun for added convenience. I let 10 pounds of air out of this tire so I can really test the compressor. The 450p RV's compressor worked way better than the larger compressor I used. It inflated the tire from 80 to 90 psi with no problem. And what I really like is the Viair RV's portable air compressors eliminate any confusion about what compressor can do the job based on the type of RV you have. One of the best features is the compact size, making it really easy to store for any RV owner. Now when I need to check and adjust the inflation pressure, the compressor is right here, ready to do the job. Finally, I feel like I found a line of portable air compressors capable of inflating RV tires and small enough to store in the RV. For more information on Viair compressors, visit viaircorp.com. And if you want to learn more about using and maintaining your RV, visit rvonlinetraining.com.
We hope you enjoyed this week's show, and for more information on anything you saw on the show, along with additional videos, stories, and RV news, visit our website at rollinontv.com.
You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. As usual, this has been another fun production.